Hey, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. First of all, I don't believe we actually got any snow that stuck. It's just super windy right now, so it was snowing like a lot yesterday, but again, I don't think any of it stuck just because there was so much rain as well. It kept melting. So yeah, unfortunately no snow, so no snowman, but today I am going to be getting all of my plants taken care of and my room cleaned, and there isn't really too much on the floor. Everything's in that room. I have a bunch of blankets on the floor over there, but over in that room we're pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna get everything vacuumed, cleaned, all the normal Monday stuff, and all of my plants taken care of. I've really been enjoying how that works out because I just have to clean the bathroom countertop once instead of 2 times every week. But when I take care of everybody, I wanted to show you, because it's been a really long time, how I take care of my hydroponic tomatoes. It's quite easy. It's just I have to do this every single week or the roots will rot, which is very strange. But I did want to show you how I get those guys taken care of. And yeah, I think that's everything that I'm going to be getting up to today, is just cleaning and plant care. Again, I was kind of thinking that today was supposed to be a snow day, but it looks like it's just going to be a windy day. So yeah, I'm going to get started taking care of everybody here in just a second, but right now I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a little bit. I'm just moving the plants out of the way here so that way I will be able to clean these guys. But look at the little tomatoes. These are the ones that were in this freezer, the seeds that were in the freezer that are the like big tomato. I don't think that's a I don't think that it's a beefsteak tomato, but that may be the type of tomato that it is. I'm not entirely sure, but they're starting to get their second set of leaves already. That is so amazing. I didn't think these guys were gonna sprout at all because they had like freezer burn on the seeds. So I was a little bit nervous that they weren't going to be okay, but they actually are. And I am gonna get this guy cleaned now, and one of the reasons why I am so happy that I'm taking care of my plants on the same day that I am getting my bathroom cleaned because they have so many, like, can you see? I don't know if you can, but all of these little flowers turn into tomatoes. Well, not all of them turn into tomatoes, but quite a few of them turn into tomatoes, and the flowers all fall off of the plant, and they're very, very messy. So my countertop is currently covered in that right now, and it's a mess right now. So I'm gonna get that taken care of after I get these guys cleaned. Are there any tomatoes that are ready under here actually? I don't think so, but you never know. I don't think so. My goodness, there are so many tomatoes on here. There's a few leaves that I need to take off though, because those are dry. Is that it? Just a couple little, that's not too bad. So, the first thing that I do when I am taking care of these guys is I have to unplug the water pump from the back. Sorry for the squeaking noise. It was sliding against the countertop there. But I unplug it from the back. This is where the plug is in. Sorry you couldn't see what I was doing. But I unplug it from the back. And then this is now separate so that way I can move it. And then I need to, I'll put these guys in the sink behind you. I have 2 sinks, thankfully. But this is going to be very messy. I take this tray off. If you don't like seeing plant roots, look away right now because I'm going to show you what the tomatoes roots look like, this plant's roots look like. So look away. I will say when it's all clear in just a second. They are not very big, like there aren't many, but they're super healthy, which I am really grateful for. Like they're not like brown and gross and moldy or anything. They're just super healthy. So yeah, I am very, very grateful for that they are doing well. Okay, you can look again. This is also like, you can really tell how big this plant is. But I'm going to put this guy in the sink right behind you, so you're not going to be able to see the little one here for a second, but it's still there. And then this is what it lives in, the little tray. I just dump the water out in the sink and try not to make a mess. There we go. That was disgusting this week. I need a paper towel and the plant food. Man, the countertop is so messy. Paper towel. And then before I refill it, I just wipe it out because it gets like, it's not really mold, but it's like a little bit of mildew and like, I don't know the best way to describe it, but it's just like used plant energy, I guess is the best way to say it. So I like to clean this out fully. I don't every week unless it's like super bad. If it's okay, I just refill it with water, but when it's really bad like this week, I do like to clean it fully out with a paper towel. And then I also forgot about this step. I have to remove, there's a teeny tiny little sponge that goes in front of the water filter so that way it doesn't get clogged. I have to rinse that out as well. Sometimes roots grow into this and that can be a little bit annoying because then I have to clean out the roots too from this sponge and that can be a little time consuming, but thankfully there aren't any this week. And just put that back in there. And then I very carefully, to not get that little plug wet in any way, shape, or form, just refill it with the water. And I use this food. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. This is just what I have. I use this for all of my plants. I just use the amount that it says for 1 gallon because this container actually holds 1 gallon of water. I measured it. That's a lot more than I thought it was, so I was not feeding them properly there for a while. So I'm glad that I measured it, but yeah, I fill that up once a week with this food because I have also found that they don't grow as well if I was just doing it every other week because I change the water every week. So yeah, I feed them every single time I change the water. And I just put it directly in the water while it's filling up so that way it can like mix the food a little bit. Now it is full, so it's heavy. And I put it back on the tray. I know you can't see what I'm doing right now, but I just put it back on the tray and then I plug this in to the back. And then I need to grab the tomatoes from behind you and very carefully put these little guys back into their water. And that's how I take care of them. That's it. I do it every week. They do take a lot of care because I have to do it every week, but I genuinely do not mind. I love getting to take care of them. So yeah, it's not a problem for me, but that's how I take care of them. And caring for them on Monday like this on cleaning day is truly like the best thing that I could have possibly done. Okay, there we go. They are all set for the week again. Now I need to clean off the countertop because this is a mess. Like there's dirt all over it. This is all just from the plants. These little things right here are all little flowers from the tomatoes. Most of this is all from the tomatoes right now. So yeah, you can definitely see why I prefer taking care of them on cleaning day now, but yeah, that's how I take care of my hydroponic tomatoes. It is fairly easy now that I have learned how to do it a little bit better, but I'm gonna clean this off now, get this taken care of, and put all those guys back up, but obviously after I clean the countertop. And because I have to, these are the little petunias. They still look pretty much the same as last time I showed you them, but they are technically still growing. Everything is fully clean now. It feels amazing, and also, why you have this angle currently, the tape held on the rug when I vacuumed it. It didn't move at all, even vacuuming. There is still, as you can see, that tiny bump over there, but I think that's like permanent in the rug from it being bent so many times. I am going to try to get rid of that as it's like flattened out and it doesn't move around, but I was able to vacuum the rug and it stayed in place and I didn't have to like continuously move it to vacuum it the whole time or stand on it, and it wasn't annoying at all, and it's just like so amazing, and I had to share that. And also just the fact that my room feels amazingly clean and freshened up again is just, it's really nice. And having all the plants cared for too also feels amazing, and Mr. Prickle Pants Jr. is still doing good over here, and so is Lloyd, of course, but I figured since I'm over here I would show you them. It's just one of those weeks where, what's happening to my hair? It's just one of those weeks where it just feels amazingly clean for some reason, and I don't know why, but give me 1 second to go put my watch on the charger and then I will get started crocheting. And I know this is a silly thing, but underneath my desk over here I have kind of thrown a bunch of things under there because, you know, I don't need that space really, and it can just collect a bunch of things. But anyway, I put everything that was under there away finally, including my snow gloves. I did not realize that they were under there. I mean, I did, but I kept forgetting that they were under there. So yeah, my snow gloves are now put away, and it just feels really good having all of those random items just put away and back to where they should be. I have had some stuff under there. I'm being perfectly honest with you, okay, it's been a long time. I have had some stuff under there since before Christmas. Yeah, I know, it's really bad, but oh my goodness, that wind gust scared me. I know it's really, really bad, but it's finally all put away and I can see the floor under my desk again. Okay, fine, I lied a little bit. There is still one more thing under there that I need to put back. I was deciding whether or not I wanted to use it for one of my plants. I painted this in 2021. It is a little ceramic, like how you go to the painting places and you can, paint them, and it's like a clay thing, and then they like put it in the kiln, I believe it's what it is, but it's a flamingo, and I have had plants in here before, and I was trying to figure out if I could put one of my plants in here or not because I want to use it. So I do still have that under my desk currently, but that's literally the only thing that's there. Otherwise everything is put away, and yeah, it feels really weird but really nice not having anything under there. And all of the plants this week, my hoodie is really annoying me right now. It's the zipper was too high, but all of the plants this week are doing very well. Last week I fed them, so this week I didn't have to, but they were needing water. Most of them, pretty much everybody needed some water. Really, the only one who didn't need water was the pothos that I most recently repotted back there. I think everybody else needed water, which was kind of amazing. I was not expecting that with how cold it's been and stuff. They haven't been drinking much, so the fact that they did, honestly, is kind of exciting because it means that they are kind of maybe starting to wake up for the spring, which is really exciting. I know it's super cold again right now, and there is a lot of snow around, not here, but there is a lot of snow around, so I know it's still very, very, very much winter, but I think the plants are starting to feel that spring is coming. I even technically went outside and saw the maple tree. I was not out there for long, but you know how I had the this is why I didn't video it. I was not planning on going out there. I didn't even have shoes on. You know the towels that I had wrapped around the base of the maple tree to keep it warm during the last snowstorm that we had. I removed those and hung them up on the like lattice fence that's over in the garden so that it could dry. So they were hanging up for about 4 days, I think, and all the wind today finally dried the towels enough so that the wind also picked them up and moved them. So one of them made it all the way over to where I could see it, which was honestly kind of really impressive. So I ran out to grab that one so that way it wouldn't go any further. And then I saw that the other two also were not where I left them. So I ran over to grab those two. One of them was kind of sort of back next to the maple tree again, and the other one was kind of in a plant. So that one wasn't going to be going anywhere, but I did technically go out and see the maple tree today, and the little one is still looking good, still looks exactly the same as it has, no change whatsoever, except it was very, very muddy and very, very cold. And I should have at least grabbed Mom's sandals or something, but I was not expecting to do that. But yeah, very cold and very muddy and not necessarily pleasant, but you know, it was okay because we got the towels. They are now in the garage safely and not flying around in the wind. And by the way, it is still windy. It has been windy all day today, like really, really, really windy. I knew it was gonna be windy today, but I thought that it would be much calmer and we would be, you know, having a snow day and not so much a wind day. But yeah, it's just like It is so windy today and I was not expecting that. And no snow, not a single flake of snow today. And after I said goodbye yesterday at the end of the video, it continued snowing pretty good, and then it would rain again, and then it would snow pretty much all the way through the night. It was so strange. Like every time I would think that it would start to, like, you know, pile up a little bit on the ground, the snow, I would get excited like maybe I would be able to make a snowman. The rain melted it again. So it was very frustrating. We have absolutely no snow and it is so weird. I wonder if that little petunias container would fit in that flamingo. I'm gonna have to see, aren't I? I'll finish crocheting and then I'll check. I'm not gonna put the little one in yet, but I think the flamingo might be perfect for those petunias. I think this is the longer side of the blanket, if I remember correctly. I'm not entirely sure, but I am trying to finish this side of the blanket again today because oh yeah, I'm good. I can finish this easily because as long as I finish at least one side of the blanket, that's pretty good. If I get more, then yay, but at least one side is my goal each day now that it is as big as it is, and it's a little bit more time consuming, which I absolutely do not mind whatsoever, by the way. It's just, you know, sometimes I don't have that much time to crochet, which is kind of a bummer because I have really been enjoying crocheting because it has been a very long time since I have. We have finished that side of the blanket. I'm just going around the corner just a little bit so that way it is like completed and I know which direction to go in next time I start crocheting. I also noticed, by the way, when I complete the row or the side of the blanket versus like trying to just like crochet to wherever I feel like, it's a lot easier to show you the blanket because I don't have to remove like the crochet hook. I can just kind of hold on to it when I'm holding onto the corner. So that's another reason why I should continue trying to do this. But before I show you the blanket here, I want to see if the petunias will fit into this flamingo. So one second. Again, of course, once they're much bigger, oh, it does perfectly. Okay, so this flamingo will be for the petunias. I will find a place for the flamingo. Until then, I don't know where, but I need to because, yeah, I'm gonna put the petunias into the flamingo and I think that's gonna be absolutely adorable. I'm gonna keep the petunias in this container. I'm just amazed at how well it fits in here. So yeah, that's gonna be their home, their fancy little exterior container, but I'm gonna put these guys back. I just wanted to see if this would even be possible, and it's absolutely perfect and it's amazing. But anyway, let me put the little petunias back home. I also forgot that I wanted to do that for a very long time. The ponytail palms, I just moved the one so it's not in the center anymore, it's over there, and it just looks better to me and a little bit more balanced. I've been meaning to do that for a while, but I just kept forgetting. But anyway, this, hang on just a second. Oh, I have to stand up. What the blanket looks like for today and how big it is. Yeah, can you even see? Am I far enough back? Yep, it's almost as tall as I am. It's definitely going to be as tall as long as I am tall here very shortly, which is honestly really exciting and really cool. And because it's so light, it's gonna be like perfect for the summer. But anyway, that is probably gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And as for tomorrow, not entirely sure what I'm going to be getting up to yet because the weather has been so weird. Again, I'm sorry that I can't tell you more, but I honestly don't know what I'm getting up to yet. So we will figure it out tomorrow, but no matter what, I'm looking forward to spending time with you. And again, thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your day to spend it with me. It truly means more than I can ever put into words. So just, yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye. I'll see you later.